Most common law sponsorship refusals don't happen because the relationship isn't real. They happen because the couple couldn't prove it. If you have been living with your partner and you're planning to sponsor them, the evidence you gather and how you organize it can decide your entire application. Maybe you're wondering whether you even qualify as common law, or maybe you're already preparing your application, starting at a pile of documents, feeling overwhelmed by everything IRCC expects to see. If so, you're not alone. One of the biggest challenges couples face in common law sponsorship is proving that their relationship meets IRCC's requirements. Many people assume a few photos together and some text messages will be enough. Unfortunately, that's often not the case. In this video, I'll explain what IRCC is actually looking for, what evidence carries the most weight, and how you can build a stronger common law sponsorship application. Before we talk about evidence, let's clarify what common law actually means, because this matters more than people think. From my own consultation, I have seen two patterns again and again. Some people aren't even aware of what legally counts as common law, and the others have lived together for years but don't have the evidence to prove it. Here's the key point. Simply living under the same roof does not make you common law partners. For Canadian immigration purposes, a common law relationship generally means you and your partner have lived together continuously in a marriage-like relationship for at least 12 consecutive months. Now, continuous doesn't mean you can never spend a night apart. Temporary separations for work, family obligations, or travel may be acceptable in some situations, but the key requirement is that you maintain a shared household and a genuine committed relationship for at least one continuous year. And the challenge isn't simply saying you have lived together. The challenge is proving it. That's where evidence becomes everything, because IRCC relies on evidence, not just your words. When an officer reviews your common law application, they are really trying to get an answer to two questions. First, have you actually lived together continuously for at least 12 months? And second, is your relationship genuine and ongoing? Here's what you need to understand. The strongest applications don't rely on just one type of evidence. They tell a consistent story using evidence from different parts of your life together. Think of it like building a puzzle. Every document helps complete the picture. The more pieces that fit together, the easier it is for officer to build a picture and see your relationship clearly. So, let's talk about the evidence now. I'll group it in a way that's easy to understand and follow. Let's start with the foundation, proof that you have lived together. The examples of this include joint lease agreements, mortgage documents, property ownership records, utility bills showing both your names and addresses, government-issued ID showing the same address, driver's license, provincial health cards, provincial identity card if your province issues one, tax documents, or any other official mail sent to the same address for both of you. There could be an endless list. These documents are powerful because they are generated by independent organizations and they establish your shared residence over time. If you don't have a joint lease, don't panic. Many couples don't. What matters is finding an alternative document that consistently shows both partners living at the same address during your 12-month qualifying period. The next category of evidence is financial interdependence. This is where IRCC looks to see whether your lives are connected beyond just sharing a roof or not. In my experience, this is one of the most important categories, and unfortunately, it's also where most couples are the weakest. Documents that show financial interdependence include joint bank accounts, shared credit cards, joint insurance policies, beneficiary designations naming each other, shared household expenses, joint purchases, or any evidence of financial support between you and your partner. Now, every couple manages their finances differently, and that's completely fine. You don't need every single one of these evidences. But generally speaking, providing any evidence that you have combined parts of your financial lives can significantly strengthen your application. Next, coming to the evidence that prove your relationship is genuine. This can include photos together across different periods of time, travel records if you have taken trips together, your boarding passes, hotel bookings during the trips, your day to day communication, messages, phones or video calls, social media posts, invitations addressed to both of you as a couple, any evidence of celebrations, holidays, and family gatherings. Now, this is the trickiest part. Many couples think submitting hundreds of photos and chat screenshots will make up for lack of other evidence. That's not true. Remember, quality matters more than quantity. A well organized application with relevant evidence is far more effective than thousands of pages of screenshots and hundreds of photos that an officer has to wade through. Lastly, IRCC also considers whether your relationship is recognized by your family, friends, and community. Useful documents here include letters from family members, declarations or affidavits from your friends, evidence of attending family events together, holiday celebrations, or any involvement in your community as a couple. Essentially, anything showing you are recognized as a couple by the people around you. This evidence helps demonstrate that your relationship is genuine and known to others, not something created just for immigration purpose. On its own, this category of evidence may not be enough, but combined with everything else, it adds a real weight. Before we wrap up, here are the mistakes I see most often. Number one, submitting very little proof of cohabitation. Number two, documents with inconsistent address histories. Number three, relying only on photos and chat logs and not providing sufficient other kind of evidence. Number four, failing to explain gaps or temporary separations if there are any. And number five, submitting unorganized evidence that makes it hard for the officer to follow your story. Remember, a clear, organized application can make a significant difference. At the end of the day, proving a common law relationship is about showing a complete picture of your life together. IRCC isn't looking for a perfect relationship. They are looking for a credible evidence that you have lived together in a genuine, committed relationship for at least 12 continuous months as a couple, not as roommates. The strongest applications bring it all together. Proof of cohabitation, financial interdependence, relationship history with regular communication, and recognition from family and friends. If you're preparing a common law sponsorship and you're not sure whether your evidence is strong enough, that's exactly what I help with. I review your situation, tell you where the gaps are, and build the file myself. No caseworkers, no outsourcing involved. You can book a consultation through the link in the description, and we'll make sure your application tells one clear, consistent story. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you know who may be planning a sponsorship application. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.